welcome to Never Mind the Buzzcocks, the pop quiz that says, bring your daughter to the slaughter. Dress smart casual, late bar carriages at 2. Sean's first guest is the silver voice singer with Welsh widescreen rockers feeder. It's Grant Nicholas. Feeder recruited their bassist through a small ad in Loop magazine. They actually wanted a child's pram, but they quoted the wrong code number. His second guest makes a welcome return to the show. It's accomplished musician and extremely hairy comedian, Bill Bailey. Bill's always been musical. At the age of 6, he told his harassed mother that her vacuum cleaner was humming in B flat. His next comment was, you seem to be hitting me on the head in D minor. Ladies and gentlemen, Bill and Grant, Sean's guests. I've never seen you look baffled, Bill. You look baffled. It's not like you. Bill's first guest tonight once asked the age-old question, what is love? It's wistful keyboard wizard Howard Jones. Howard's information site is still run by his parents, John and Thelma, supplying fans with useful facts such as, he's been a lovely son. He never tidies his room, and he was big in the 80s, you know. His second guest is Buzzcock's favourite and new pop metal superstar, Tony Tequila Wright of Terrorvision. Some of you may have seen Sean in Terrorvision's Tequila video. Tony also asked me and my parents to be in it, but sadly they were appearing in a video for anal genocide that afternoon. Ladies and gentlemen, Tony and Howard, Phil's guests. Anal genocide. In the first round, we interpret some of pop's more garbled moments, its indecipherable lyrics. And for Phil's team, here's no-nonsense rock matriarch Chrissy Hynde with the Pretenders on the 1979 #1 Brass in Pocket.
Got motion, restrained emotion. I've been diving, detour leaning, no reason. Just seems so pleasing. So make you notice. Gonna use my arms, gonna use my legs, gonna use my style, gonna use my side step. Gonna use my fingers, gonna use my imagination.
So what do you think Chrissy might have been talking
See,
about?
I always think when I see old footage of the Pretenders, it's like watching Dad's Army, isn't it? You go, oh, he's dead. Oh.
That made me blanch. I've never blanched before.
You never have?
I'm not sure if I blanched or I bridled, but something happened. What was that? Was that a blanch or a bridle?
I don't know, it looked like someone was slipping an endoscope up you.
That's what it was. It's the worst episode of Call My Bluff you've ever seen. Blanch, bridle or endoscope?
First line, dull mushrooms. Don't know why. Dull mushroom.
That was a good impression.
What?
Exactly how American woman sounds. Dull mushroom.
She sings it like that, that's the odd thing. She's... So anyway, the dull mushrooms, and they lead on to German accountant Dieter Leaning. Dieter Leaning. Who's German accountant could be? I don't know.
The mushrooms are dull because they got dull mushroom restrained emulsion, which is what they've dulled the mushrooms with.
They sold the mushrooms with restrained emotion.
Yeah, you know, the mushroom white sort of new thing.
Ah, I see, right, yeah. White with a hint of mushroom.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
I've been trying to interest Dulux with white with a hint of jizz, but they're not going. Could get me out of this pop quiz game.
And then after they've dulled the mushrooms with the emulsion, they go bin diving down the back of Dieter Leaning's cafe.
I've always been driving. I thought he'd been driving the bloke around. Been driving Dieter Leaning.
Yeah, and then there's no visa.
No visa.
You don't have a visa. You're driving around. You want to buy. Well, you want to have a meal. You want to eat.
Right.
But you haven't got a visa, so you send some police in.
Tony, have you given him some of your tequila?
We've got a food theme. We've got a food theme.
Food theme
We're in the
going.
restaurant. Then we move on, don't we?
Yeah.
Oh yes,
And
please.
then she says, I'm gonna bake you some lettuce.
emotion. Right, okay, I got it. Right, this German fella, he's not an accountant, he's a decorator. Dieter-leaning German decorator. Right, dull mushroom, strained emotion. So she's been driving the bloke around that's decorating his house, Dieter-leaning the German fella. Well, you've got to pay him, but you've got no visa. He gets knocked, sends the police in, right? And so the person having the decorating goes, I'll cook you a meal. I'm going to bake you lettuce. And then cook some other specialities. I'm going to use my arse.
You've just stolen the plot of one of Dickens' finest novels.
There's other ingredients, surely.
Yeah, going to use old eggs.
Yeah, going to use old eggs.
Going to use mustard.
Going to use mustard.
Mustard.
Going to use my sausage.
Going to use my sausage. And go do my mashed potatoes at the end.
Yeah.
Have any of you ever been on Can't Cook, Won't Cook?
I don't know. I just
Mustard, arse and baked lettuce. Sally salt, Percy pepper. We love that, don't we? We love arse, ladies and gentlemen. We love arse, don't we? We love arse.
Well, what it is they're trying to pay off Dieter-leaning.
Dieter-leaning?
For the decorating he's done with his emulsion. Because she can't actually pay him, and so Gunter is his brother.
Oh, right.
So she says, Gunter, use my ass.
Well, you know, I'd be thrilled to hear that along with the Pretenders. Of course I would.
Right, okay. No mushrooms, strained emotion. Been driving, Dieter-leaning. No visa, send some police in. Gonna bake you lettuce. Gonna use my arse. Gonna use my old eggs. Gonna use mustard. Gonna use my sausage. Gonna use my fiddlers. Gonna use my mashed potatoes.
You know, it did, to be fair to you, it made a lot of sense. It had a beginning, middle and an end.
Yeah, see?
So, is that your final answer?
Tony, tip of the tops, Mr. Tequila, tell him what it is.
Is that what he demanded on being called today?
No, I just think if I was ever on Blockbusters, I'd have him sat on my desk. He's so gorgeous. Tiny Tony. We could do it. It'd be better than Furbies. You could have a little Tony for Christmas. Tiny Tony, the toddler's friend.
Cheers. the actual words are got emotion, restrained emotion, been driving, Dieter-leaning. No reason, just seems so pleasing. Gonna make you notice. Gonna use my arms, gonna use my legs, gonna use my senses, gonna use my fingers, gonna use my imagination.
You're very close. The correct words are got motion, restrained emotion, been driving, Detroit leaning, no reason, it seems so pleasing, gonna make you notice, gonna use my arms, gonna use my legs, gonna use my style, gonna use my sidestep, gonna use my fingers. I'm gonna give you 1 point for getting quite close. Yeah. As a militant vegetarian, Chrissie Hynde has been urging Madonna to give up meat completely, and no doubt she will the day they invent the corn cock. Sean's team, man, from 10 years ago, the Fine Young Cannibals. Well, can we stop all the Bill slapping his legs and Howard slapping his feet? Like Morris starts his session, isn't it?
Stop the television show.
You know what I sort of meant was, could you stop doing that? More to the point, that doesn't really help sound-wise. You see? You know, I said it's going to be a 45-minute show. It didn't mean just like we can just slap and let it go. Oh, really? 45 minutes? I'll do some uhuru drumming.
Uhuru drumming?
Black uhuru.
You went uhuru.
Black uhuru.
No, you didn't say that. You said uhuru drumming.
Well, she was a good drummer too.
Starfleet.
Spock was on bongos.
He wasn't slagging off Star Trek. It's okay.
Why having a go at Star Trek, you Klingon nonsense?
Do you call me a Klingon nonce?
I've known Bill a long time. I think we've all known Bill a long time, but we've never really told him what his nickname is. I'm sorry, Bill, it slipped out. So it's Sean Seaman from 10 years ago, the Fine Young Cannibals' top 5 hits, She Drives Me Crazy.
Tell me why
Looking a little bit like a corn cock there, actually.
He's a Klingon ponce, that's what he is.
Nonce is the phrase, Sean.
No, yeah.
You, man, you did the gig with him on
I
Saturday.
did a gig with him Saturday night.
Does he still look like that?
Yeah.
Still got the Ray Rin.
Oh, yeah. He looks like a Vulcan slag.
I like him already.
I think it's about gardening, because he's a gardener now. That's what he does now, isn't it?
I didn't talk to him the other night, Sean, and nor did I examine his fingernails or sniff him for trellis.
Is he really a really big bloke?
He's very tall. Some gardeners are tall. Good thinking.
Yeah. That trellis wall, quite high.
Sniffing for trellis.
Yeah.
Surely you can just see trellis.
Trellis. Look.
Yeah.
Synthesizers.
Yeah.
Gin and whores.
I think it's about New Age travellers. I think it's the whole thing is like, you know, he's sticking up for encampments. Because all the fires going there, the tyres burning. And he's saying, he's going, Terry! Like that. Caravan! He's going, Terry, caravan! That's code for local authorities are trying to eject us from the premises. And he says, they're running the goats out of town! Because obviously they've been there running a little city farm. And he says, you upset my flea, and, you know, I'm going to kill 3, you know, of local Rotarians.
They keep fleeing.
They keep fleas, yeah, because it's a circus.
Bill, the longer you took, the more I'm looking forward to you singing this along. The local Rotarians. In fact, when you sing it along, you Klingon nonce, I want you to try and get in the words, the local Rotarians.
I can do that.
If you do, an extra
Swindon
point.
Ponce.
So what, the insult, you're a Klingon and I'm from Swindon.
Yeah, fair enough. Same thing, isn't it? They're both despised in the Federation.
I'll tell you what, let's hear you do that along with Roland and the Cannibals.
Oh, yeah, it's like
Terry! Mother coming! They're running the goats out of town!
Rotary!
Local Rotarians! Killing 3! It drives me!
crazy up the M4.
Well, this is, I don't know how long I've been doing this particular show. Now, me and Sean and Phil actually make our living from this show, and I don't take kindly to people coming on and mocking it.
I think Grant knows the real one.
Tell you what kind of man, because we're running out of time, won't you ever set me free? The way it was is killing me.
Yeah, you're quite close. The real lyrics are, tell me what you've got in mind, because we're running out of time. Won't you ever set me free? This waiting round's killing me. So I'm going to give you 1 point for being close. In November 1985, the Fine Young Cannibals released Blue, a devastating indictment of the Conservative government. And sure enough, just 12 years later, the Tories lost the election. After losing out on an award ceremony in 1985, the band poured a tub of yoghurt over winner Mark Riley of Matt Bianco. Riley had his £3,000 suit ruined, although from that day to this, he's never suffered from thrush once. At the end of that round, both teams have got a point. It's the intros round next, and for Phil and Howard, 3 tunes to desecrate for Tony. There they are. 1 point for each one you get right.
Okay.
Ding 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 ding
ding, 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 ding. Boom, 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 boom. Ding,
Was Howard playing a ruler then?
I recognise that bit that you did then.
There was a little look in your eyes actually halfway through that, Tony, where I could see you going, that's Howard Jones. You recognised him halfway through, didn't you?
I'm sorry, I haven't got the foggiest.
Oh no, Tony, you have.
It's not us, is it?
No, it's not television, no. So if you can think of any other band names, you're in with a fighting chance.
Carpenters.
Not the Carpenters.
Am I getting warmer?
It's in between alphabetically. It's in between C and M alphabetically.
I don't know what's between C and M.
There's D, E, loads of them. I don't think you're going to get it in a million years, are you?
No, I'm not going to.
Tough one, that.
Yeah, that is, but what they were doing wasn't.
Oh, right.
But let's hear what it should have been. It's still not there.
You not know it?
Take a 100, isn't it?
But there's no point guessing now.
Fantastic day. Fantastic day, yeah. Yeah. It's a long intro though, isn't it? Without very much to give away.
It was, in fact, Love Plus One by Haircut 100.
Right? Yeah. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bow! With a bit of bong.
So you've proved it's catchy.
Yeah, I remember it. I've
Just
heard
now.
It. No, I have heard it before. I have. I couldn't tell you what it was though.
Is it one of yours?
Could be though. We get some words for it.
Yeah, it does start with the same letter as your band. Now you've got to remember what your band's called and think of.
Another band beginning with T.
That's the chap.
Teardrop Explode.
No. Oh, come on. Try and encourage him.
But it's wrong. How can I encourage him? Go, oh, that's wrong.
How is he going to know if he gets a point? We go, yes, it was, and then I'll pass it over. He's none the wiser.
You're right.
It was Teardrop Explodes, Tony. So I'll pass it over.
The Champra.
It was the Tempera with...
The...
That one they did.
If you don't know the name of the song, I can't give you the point, and I couldn't be happier. It's actually Feel It, is what we're looking for.
Yeah.
Feeling.
Oh, we get half a point.
So, on with another one.
Okay. Starts. Bum 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 bum. Brrrrum. Dum dang dum dum bam dum 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 bam dum It makes me happy. It feel like fine. I thought I'd do one for him.
Roxy music.
Oh,
Hey, hold on, we have a breakthrough, Eureka!
What's her name, Virginia
Roxy
Plain?
No, but it is one of their songs.
one of the other songs.
Phil, you might need to hold a light bulb near his head. It's another Roxy Music song. Come on, Tony, do it for us. Come on. The audience are rooting for you, aren't we, ladies and gentlemen? Come on, kids. Tony, you can do it. You can do it, and we'll give you that new brain.
Oh, I had it on a compilation of like other hits.
Tony, please, Tony. There's a drug involved. Tony, please, there's a drug involved.
What is it? The drug. Is it right?
No. So those were Love Is the Drug by Roxy Music. The full name of Roxy Music's Brian Eno is Brian Peter George St. John Le Baptiste de la Salle Eno. In fact, he was the first rock star to have a gatefold birth certificate. Feel It by the Tampera featuring Maya. Feel It was lifted wholesale from Can You Feel It, a record by Michael Jackson and his brothers. In fact, the band even lifted Michael's nickname, the Tampera. Someone actually kicked a bucket during that. And Love Plus One by Haircut 100. In one of Haircut 100's videos, the 15-year-old Patsy Kensit can be seen riding a horse. To this day, the most intelligent thing she's ever ridden. Haircut 100 were famous for wearing Aran sweaters, bright yellow sou'westers and lederhosen, an image based on the morning, afternoon and nightwear of Frank Boff. Well, I got a bigger laugh if Shaw hadn't gone halfway. Yeah, thanks. Can we all get it out now? If anyone's got any farts coming, I want to know about it. Sean and Bill, here's 3 for you to deconstruct over there in the direction of Grant.
Right, ready?
They're all by Earthlings. Will you be okay?
You ready? Sorry, don't mean to disturb you.
2, 3, 4.
I can't do it on purpose. You'll have to do it all again. I'm so sorry. I'm really, really sorry. Do you know what it is? It's pretty good version.
I think it's Born to Be Wild.
Sure. Yep, I'm going to give you that. You don't seem to know it's by, but that's fair enough. It's the song we're looking for. Yes, it was Born to Be Wild by Steppenwolf.
That's it, Steppenwolf.
Okay. I know.
2, 3, 4.
We've never done it in stereo, actually. That's the problem. Yeah, all right. Dolby. Give me system.
Do you know what it is? That was a pretty good version.
I know. Oh, God, I can't remember. It's on the tip of my tongue. Is it like Blondie?
Yeah, it's like Blondie.
It's Blondie.
No, it's not. It's not.
Sorry, I can't remember it.
Oh.
Sorry.
All right, well, I think you probably
It's a
seem
really
to know
easy
it.
one as well.
So he doesn't know
Ask
it.
Tony.
No, you just told it. You just told it.
I do know it. And I
know
know
it.
the dance to it and everything.
If you know the dance, I'd rather see that than have the answer.
Do the dance.
I'm spin a wheel. I can get up to the top. It was
Bruce Springsteen and Born to Run.
It was Born to Run. Well done.
I do know the song. I think is it called The Lion Sleeps Tonight?
It is The Lion Sleeps Tonight. I'm happy to show you. So those 3 excuses for music were The Lion Sleeps Tonight by Tight Fit. Tight Fit's Denise Gingle married producer Pete Waterman. They would split up, but they're both terrified of getting half the record collection. Born to Run by Bruce Springsteen. Bruce Springsteen wrote the music for his Oscar-winning song Philadelphia before he'd seen the film. After he saw it, he was deeply shocked. You mean it's not about the spreadable cheese? He asked. And Born to be Wild by Steppenwolf. Steppenwolf's lead singer, John Kay, was born virtually blind, and years of being in a heavy metal band have left him partially deaf. But on the plus side, he sure plays a mean pinball. At the end of that round, both teams have got 3 points. Round 3 brings back some of those who survived the cutthroat world of pop music. It's the Identity Parade. And for Phil, Howard and Tony, memories of the 1979 mod revival with, and this is from audience only, Ian Page and Secret Affair.
Standing in the shadows, where the in crowd meet, where all dressed down for the evening, we hate the punk feeling. So take me to your leader, because it's time you realize that this is the time, this is the time to run for action, this is the time to be seen, this is the time for action,
So for Phil's team, which of these 5 is mod convert Ian Page and which are just mod cons? Is it number 1, Secret Squirrel? Number 2, Secret Passage? Number 3, Trade Secret? Number 4, Rough Trade Secret? Number 5, I'm a secret lemonade drinker. Which one do you think is Ian Page?
You weren't a mod because you rock.
I went right other end of playground.
Rock.
I was a rocker. I'd have more chance of dowsing to find out which one were.
Well, we've never tried it, so let's have a go. Can we get a stick? Use your pen. Go on, douse for Ian Page. It's never been done before on a pop quiz. As far as I know, this could be a TV first. Oh, hold on, it's working.
Oh, is it happening?
It's number 5. Lemonade drinker.
Okay, right. Number 1 wasn't born in 1979, so he can be discounted. He can nip off to do his paper round. Number 2, back to the accounts desk with you. Number 3, back to you later. Number 4, manager of Hartlepool FC. Number 5, and his mobile sounded like disco will be back on the road tomorrow. Our winner, number 3, Mr. Ian Page of Secret Affair.
Do you think it's Ian Page? Well, let's find out. With the real Ian Page, please step forward. It is. And for the teams here, a Secret Affair on top of the pops no less than 20 years ago.
She don't care, but you know she's right, and you know we're only 2 steps away. Said this is the time, this is the time to run for action, this is the time to be seen, this is the time to...
Ladies and gentlemen, still touring with the Ian Page Band, Ian Page. So over to Sean, Bill and Grant, and for you, it's 80s rockabilly stalwarts, the Jets, and for our audience only, here's Demon double bassist Bob Cotton performing with his brothers, Yes Tonight, Josephine.
Yes, tonight, Josephine, yes, tonight, everything, Josephine will be alright. Well, I'm gonna give my heart to you, don't ask her, to know it's true tonight. Josephine.
So, Sean's team, can you tell which is Bob Cotton and which isn't? Is it number 1, Jumbo Jet? Number 2, Easy Jet? Number 3, Suffragette? Number 4, Jet? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Or number 5, me, because you're going to do the jokes anyway. Might as well save some money on an extra. Oh, and by the way, I can talk.
The first 4 dressed up as the Fonz, and why you dressed up as Mr. Cunningham?
The Jets.
Yeah.
He's trying to scare you. Don't go for it.
We can easily scare the Jets. They were the Sharks. They were your rival gang, weren't they?
Yeah, that was in a film, Sean. West Side Story. This is a band called the Jets. Please move on.
Yeah, surely that's what their name came from.
No, they came from the word jet. The question is,
Which
who do
one?
you think of these 5 people is Bob Cotton of the Jets? I don't want to know about your film fantasies. Just choose it and shut your mouth, okay?
Number 5.
You.
No, you can't have me because you know it's not me and you're making a mockery of me. I'll tell you what, no, yes, all right, it's number 5 you're going for. Is that your final answer? It's your final answer. Not only did you say number 5, my friend, but your friend there said you as well while he was talking to me. 5, let's see if indeed I am Bob Cotton of the Jets. Let's find out. With the real, and notice how still my feet are going to be, Bob Cotton, please make himself known. Ha-ha! And for the teams, here are the Jets back in 1982. Ladies and gentlemen, still performing regularly, Bob Cotton of the Jets. And at the end of that round, Phil's team's got 5 points, Sean's team's got 3. They would have had 5, but they were being silly. That's exactly what my hair's like. We did get a few shots of that anyway, didn't we? We'll put them in later. Oh, yeah, so, Bill, what do you think the answer is? And you'll be going, On to round 4, and the unveiling of another new game, album covers, in which the teams are asked to recreate memorable album sleeve designs. So, for Sean and Grant is 2 famous images for Bill to unscramble there, and for the audience only. Here's the first cover. They're trying to recreate a tableau of. Oh, dear. Oh, I'm just pleased Phil weren't doing this one.
Oh, we haven't started.
Robson and Jerome? No.
Hang on.
Oh.
No.
What the? Eh?
You got any money on you?
Eh?
Oh.
What do you want? What? Oh, God. Oh, wait a minute.
Hold on, have you got it?
Nirvana, never mind.
It is.
Made a beautiful baby.
All right, there's one more.
Hang on. The Crankies with the Memphis Horns. Whitney and Britney jam with Gene Pitney. The one with the gun.
Yes.
And the woman.
Yes, gun and the woman.
The gun and the woman is Michael Ball and Hufty. Give us a clue. Can you give me a clue? Big parting. Carpenters, long hair.
I can't imagine the Carpenters ever had a gun on the front cover one.
Eat this or you die!
Roxy Music.
No.
After that, the Rolling Stones.
After that.
Around Howard Jones' time.
Howard Jones.
When he was number 2, who was number 1?
Oh, modern romance.
Bill. I know you want the point, but it'd be fun to pass it to Tony, wouldn't it?
Go on.
Tony, I'll give you a clue. Start with the first letter of the alphabet and then move on.
I know it.
What?
ABC.
It is ABC. Well done. And what was the name of the album? What did you say, Tony? Oh, Lexicon of Love. Well done. So that pairing was Nevermind by Nirvana. Kurt Cobain's suicide note quoted a line from a Neil Young song: "It's better to burn out than fade away." That's Neil Young, the balding 53-year-old who's just put out his 38th album. And Lexicon of Love by ABC. When ABC's Martin Fry decided his trademark gold lame suit had gone out of fashion, he flushed it down a public lavatory. He came out saying, "I'd give that 10 years if I were you." So, Phil and Tony, here are your two covers to illustrate for Howard. There's 1 point for each one. Right. And here, for the audience only, is the first one that they're going to try and make a tableau of.
Right.
All right, James Fonda. It's me.
Hello.
It's me, capital of your country. Are you all right?
Hello, could I speak to Manchester, please?
It's me, the capital of your country.
I am Typeface, Howard.
It's a man clubbing a seal.
No.
Seal.
He's holding something.
He's holding a flame, a guitar.
You can give clues, but not
I'm
surely.
lettering.
You're lettering. L. Oh.
I'm lots of letters. I can't do. I'm not a bleeding computer, Howard. I can't do. I don't do typefaces, mate. How would you like it? Would you like it in italics, Howard?
Do you know what? If you're going to describe it this much, you might as well just sit down and tell it.
I'm sorry, Mark. We were told we could talk.
Well, you can talk, but there's no point just saying it's London Calling by The Clash. You know what I mean? Let's give it away.
Dire Straits.
No, it's not Dire
No, it's not Dire Straits, Howard.
Not Dire Straits.
Dun, 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 London Calling at the top of the dial.
Clash.
Oh,
Yeah,
what album though?
Is that the title of the album? Or is it
That is, but I'm not going to give you any points. I've said it 4 times, you didn't hear. So, here for the audience only is the next one.
Right, Dartford Tunnel.
No. Who did an album called The Dartford Tunnel?
Armed Forces, Elvis Costello, with the elephants on the rampage.
Is it Relax? Relax, my Frankie. Right, it's a goat then. It's a goat.
It's a goat. It's a goat.
Okay.
My goat.
You're a goat, and
Yes,
you're
Tony's
a bloke
goat.
that's feeding the goats. And there might be more than one goat.
Yes,
I like
yes.
the noises you make.
I think it's Pet Sounds.
It is Pet Sounds by the Beach Boys. Those two were, of course, London Calling by The Clash. Top Hedden of The Clash went on to become a minicab driver, while Joe Strummer now plays with Fat Les, so at least one of them's kept their dignity. In June 1997, Joe Strummer and Top Hedden were arrested for spray painting the word Clash on a brick wall and were fined £5, £1 a letter. A week later, the same legal process spelt financial ruin for the pipes and drums and military band of the Royal Scots Dragoon Guards versus Jason Nevins. And Pet Sounds by the Beach Boys. Despite the Beach Boys' surfing sound, only one of them could actually surf, much like the Village People, where amazingly only one of them was genuinely a Red Indian. At the end of that round, Sean's team got 4 points, Phil's team got 7. How exciting! How exciting! Finally, as always, it's next lines, the round where I test the team's knowledge of great lyrics, past and present. Phil's team's in the lead, so your time starts now. You are the sunshine of my life.
That's why I'll always be around.
Yep, Stevie Wonder. People say I'm pretty fly.
For a while.
Yeah, offspring. Whoa, can't you see?
Love is a drug to me.
Yeah, Roxy Music. Bum diddy bum diddy bum diddy bum diddy bum diddy bum diddy bum bum bum.
Bum tiddy bum tiddy bum tiddy bum tiddy bum tiddy bum tiddy bum.
That's sort of what I just said. I was looking for the goodness gracious. I'll give you that because it's something to do. Come on, get through it.
No.
Come on,
Love's the greatest thing.
Yeah, I'm going to give you that too because you seem to get them just after I say them. 2 pints of lager and a packet of crisps, please.
2 pints of lager and a packet of crisps, please.
Yeah, Howard, you should have got that. It's the thing I just said. What is love anyway? Does anybody love anybody anyway?
Does anybody love anybody anyway?
That's near enough. What is love, Howard Jones? Throw off your mental chains.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Whoop, whoop, I'll give you that. Say it how you want, pal. It's your business. Oh. Phil's team got 15 points, which means Sean's team, you need 12 to win. Your time starts now. Bring your daughter.
To the slaughter.
Yep, Iron Maiden in the jungle, the mighty jungle.
The lion sleeps tonight.
Yep, tight fit. Money, money, money must be funny.
In a rich man's world.
Yep, ABBA. How much is that doggy in the window?
The one with the waggly tail.
Yep. Well, she's faster than most.
That lovely little doggy in the window.
And she lives on the coast. Hot Love by T-Rex. Right. We're going where the sun shines brightly.
We're going where the sky's blue.
The sea is blue, I'm afraid. Summer holiday. We've seen it in the movies.
Let's find if it's true.
Let's see if it's true, I'm afraid. It was C again, Cliff Richard. I see you sent my letters back.
My LP record's now scratched.
And my LP record's never scratched. Yeah, that's right, the police. So Charlie and me had another cup of tea.
Let's have a cup of tea.
No.
Another one.
Yeah, go on, we had one. Let's have a biscuit, make a night of it.
Charlie doesn't scan. And then we went home. It's that little souvenir.
Of a terrible year.
Yeah. Hey, Lord.
Hey, nonny, nonny.
Hey, Lord.
So at the end of that, Sean's team got 10 points with Phil's team well in the lead, and this week's winners were 15. So, Cambridge will be seeing you in the final. Oxford probably isn't quite a big enough score, although you may get through as one of our highest losers. So it's good night from Phil, Tony, Sean, Bill and Grant, and especially good night from me and Howard Jones. We got a thing going on.
More Buzzcocks for Easter Monday at 9:30 here on BBC Two. Movie time next. Young Things, Winona Ryder.